Imagine stepping onto a construction site for the first time, holding a set of blueprints that will guide every decision you make. For many, these plans can feel overwhelming. Lines, symbols, notes, and codes everywhere. But the ability to read a plan is essential. It's not just about following orders. It's about understanding the language that brings a project to life. Let's begin with the basics. What is a construction plan? At its core, a plan is a scaled drawing showing the arrangement of spaces, walls, and features in a building. Think of it as a map, providing direction from start to finish. Now, every plan starts with a title block, usually found in the corner. Here, you'll find the project name, the drawing scale, the date, sheet number, and who prepared it. Treat the title block like your plan's table of contents. It's your quick reference guide. Next, look for the legend. This is where all the symbols and abbreviations used throughout the plan are listed. For example, doors, windows, electrical outlets, and plumbing fixtures each have unique symbols. Becoming familiar with the legend sets the foundation for everything you'll interpret. Scale is critical. Plans are drawn smaller than the actual structure to fit on paper. A common scale is a 1/4 inch represents 1 foot. Always verify the scale before making measurements. Now, let's break down the floor plan. Walls are typically represented by parallel lines. Doors show as arcs or gaps in the wall lines, indicating their swing direction. Windows appear as thinner parallel lines or rectangles within the wall. Staircases often use parallel diagonal lines, sometimes paired with arrowheads showing travel direction. Above the general floor plan, you'll find dimensions. They show exact distances between features, like the length of a room or the spacing of windows. These are usually in feet and inches. Always pay attention to where dimensions start and end. Misreading a dimension could lead to costly mistakes. Besides the main floor plan, there are elevations and sections. An elevation is a side view of the building. Imagine standing outside looking straight at a wall. That's an elevation. It details heights, finishes, and external features. A section cuts through the building, revealing internal details from floor to roof. Think of slicing a cake to see the layers inside. Symbols are everywhere, so let's cover a few essentials. Electrical outlets usually appear as small circles with lines or unique letters. Light fixtures are shown with shapes like octagons or triangles. Switches are confirmed with an S, and their dashed lines indicate connections. Plumbing is identified with symbols for sinks, toilets, and pipes, circles, rectangles, or custom schematics. Structural elements have their own marks. Columns are shown as filled or open circles. Beams might look like thick lines or rectangles, sometimes annotated with B or their size. Reinforced concrete is often identified with stippled or cross-hatched areas. Don't overlook the notes and schedules. These are side sections on the plan that specify materials, finishes, or installation instructions. Door and window schedules list every opening in detail, the size, material, and type, making ordering and installation clear. Every symbol and line has a purpose, so take your time. Start by orienting yourself. Read the title block, review the legend, check the scale. Study the floor plan, then move to elevations and sections. Work through the symbols line by line, comparing them with the legend until the meanings become second nature. Common pitfalls? Rushing, skipping legends, or misreading scales. Even experienced professionals check and recheck. Accuracy matters. One wrong measurement can mean wasted materials and budget overruns. With patience, you'll develop the confidence to read plans fluently. This skill isn't just for engineers or architects. It empowers anyone working on a site to anticipate what's next, communicate with the team, and bring the project vision into reality. Remember, learning to read a plan is like learning a new language. At first, the symbols and lines seem cryptic. Over time, each mark will tell a story, guiding you to build with precision and pride. Stay curious, ask questions, and keep the plans close at hand. They're your most valuable tool.